Alright, welcome. Okay, we'll just do a quick sound check. Welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening, depending on where you are, obviously. Just do a quick sound check into the room just to make sure that you can hear me nice and clearly. Sounds fine. Thank you, Luke. We should have that projector coming through fairly clearly as well. Now tonight, as I said before, I mentioned before, I'll be doing training yesterday and today. We spent a fair bit of time yesterday on going through the trader self-assessment and just getting kind of prepared for the market and making sure that we've got a checklist in place to start our trading day. But what I wanted to do was today really spend a little bit of time, I guess, getting prepared for trading a new system or strategy. So many of you would be either new to trading, have traded for a little while, or you may even be veterans at the game and be fairly experienced or very experienced, and be well and truly into your maybe 5th, 10th, 15th year of trading. So if some of this information is fairly basic and not relevant, my apologies, but I've got to obviously target this for new and experienced traders. So I've kind of tried to mix it up a little bit so everybody can get something out of it. So let's jump in. And what I wanted to do today is, I was thinking about it. I've been thinking about it over the last couple of days. Is that what typically happens when we start trading a new system and strategy? Now, one of the things that we do generally with any trading that we do, and we went through it yesterday, is making sure that we're ready to start our trading day. And we should, as traders, obviously have some type of checklist, which we showed you yesterday, of or that we go through on a daily basis to make sure that everything's right for us for the day. So we go through, we look at our trading plan, tick that off. We look at our money management strategy. Yes, we've ticked that off. We know how many contracts we're going to trade today. We go through it's almost like a standard operating procedure. So something that helps us get kind of in sync with the market, something that gets us mentally ready. So just gets us ready for our trading day. But what I wanted to do today was basically just take you through how do we get ready to trade a new system and strategy. I mean, there's some obvious answers that come to mind, but when we do start trading something new and we look at different systems and strategies, there's certain things that we need to do as traders to make sure that we transition from perhaps how we were trading to how we want to be trading with a new system and strategy. And I'm going to take you through some of those things today that'll hopefully help you think a bit more about how to make that transition from, say, your old system or the strategy that you've been using for a while to trading this the new breakout strategy that we've got obviously here in the room. And you can apply this to any real system that you or strategy that you start looking at. So let's have a look at. Let's jump straight in and go through some of the things that I think are pretty important. Obviously, I've got the disclaimer at the front of this this video just to show you that we're not here to provide personal financial advice. The information contained within this presentation is purely for educational purposes only, and that if you act on any of this information, you should really seek advice from a certified financial advisor or planner, and that we're not licensed to provide financial advice. We are licensed to provide trading education. So let's just jump through and have a look at what tonight's presentation is all about. So tonight we're looking at basically how do we make that smooth transition into trading a new system. So a couple of things that I wanted to put up initially on the slides, and some of the key words there are expectation accountability and ownership. They're probably the three most important things when we start trading a new system, because they're probably the hardest things to manage initially when we make that transition from our trusty old system, or the system we've been using for a while, over to what we're trading now, or introducing a new strategy. So the first thing there that I kind of put up, and really it kind of sums it up, you've probably heard it before: if it is to be, it's up to me. Well, the reality is that you're going to be doing the trading, you're the trader, so ultimately, if whatever the outcome of your trading is, that is a direct reflection of you. So, whatever you get out of trading will be basically what you've put into it. So, really, that first line there kind of sums it up, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, obviously. But the more you put into whatever it is that you do, whether it's learning a new strategy, developing your system, modifying it, just improving your base knowledge of trading, trying to build your trading business up, whatever the undertaking is, or the thing that you're doing is, it really comes back to making sure that you take full ownership and responsibility for that. And I've just got a couple of people in the other room. So, point number 2, the best traders are proactive, they take ownership, and they have accountability of their actions and control their expectations. So, really, those three key words up the top there: expectation, accountability, and ownership. That's really where we need to be when we first start looking at things there. Before we go into the next slide, just a quick question. What do we think are the key components of a good trading system? So what are some of the things that you think are critical in a good trading system, and that we need to have as part of our trading system to do well with over time, and obviously for the system to work well regardless of what's happening in the marketplace? What are some of the key things that we need to have in place? So this is an opportunity for a little bit of Q&A. Yeah, so anyone but the coach would be good.